Hi all. Alright, we're still here again. About to start turn 11. I thought I'd pop back in. Well, yeah, I think I should keep going just now. The only comment I got from Martin was to keep going. Um, so, yeah, he says I'm the only hope for the escargot, which is snails, I believe, isn't it? Not really something I was thinking about, Martin, but okay. Um, well, that's the only person that said anything. I have noticed that if I get the wrong fire in the east here, it could be over. Oh, I've still not looked into that. I'll need to look into that. I think I'll do it before we actually get started to see if that counts towards the 1st or the 29th for regarding a catastrophic loss unit. So I'll have a look at that just before we start. And yeah, I might as well tinker on a bit and see. I'm kind of, I kind of don't think we can maybe make this. A couple of the reinforcements that have appeared as well. I was having a wee glance at things, and I'm not sure we're going to be in a better position to get 11 points, even knowing the rules. It was just that one rule about tracing US communication, but that caught me out the last time. But we were just barely at the 11 points there, and I feel like it was going better than what this has been going. So anyway, we'll have a look. And like I say, I'm close to catastrophic loss, in particular on the on the east side, on the first division side, this side. We are, because we've got 6. We've only got 4 on the other side. So I do need to find out about this guy, what he counts towards. I noticed a mistake though, because I know I'd put part 9, 10, and 11. I just chucked them up there because I wanted somebody to look and tell me, put me out of my misery and just say, look, you're not going to make this. It's very, very unlikely. You're struggling. You've lost your HQ now. Just, it's a it's a bit of a waste of time if I know that's going to happen. But however, Martin's told me to plod on, so that must mean there's still maybe a slim chance. I think, or he's just wanting to punish me, put me through it. Yeah, so I started watching, because I hadn't watched back part 9, 10 and 11, so I started watching them back, just to have a look, and noticed a couple of things I was mentioning wrong. I sometimes get that. I was calling the Rangers down here engineers for a wee while, but nothing major there. I think I then put that to right again by calling them Rangers again. I think I was calling some artillery units infantry, but that's not really a big deal. That's just a mistake while I'm trying to concentrate on what I'm doing. I'm not trying to use them as infantry, if you know what I mean. If I started doing things like that, then. But I did notice a mistake. It's been resolved, and there was no harm done. But I will try and put it. In fact, I probably should do that as well, just because I'm pretty sure somebody will pick up on it. In the header of the video on YouTube. So I'll go and, just when I've finished blathering here, I'll go and check that, and I'll go and check that catastrophic loss unit situation. It's kind of difficult to describe. Like I say, you could forget all about it now and it wouldn't matter. It was when the purple, the orange, and the green position fired, and I thought I was actually losing. I thought I was actually losing the HQ, if you recall. And what saved me was we had 2 units, and I didn't notice it till the very last minute. I had 2 units in this purple sporadic fire that were concentrated, giving them both the symbol. And purple we only ended up being able to hit 4 positions, and we had 6 we were trying to dish out, 2 from each position. There was 2 from purple, 2 from orange, and 2 from green. So, and then when I thought the HQ was sitting here, I thought it was going to fire because we had a leader symbol on the purple, but it was only on the purple. And then when I realised this was concentrated, there was a relief, so it ended up that purple hit these 2 units. It could have hit another unit, but it would then mean orange didn't get to dish out its 2 units. And what ended up happening was we dished out 4, these 2 here, and then orange hit 2, and what he did was orange disrupted. In fact, it was a 1-step unit like this. It wasn't this unit because it's since been eliminated, and it disrupted this unit. And that's one that could, I mean, it's almost caught me out a couple of times before. It's easy to catch you out that, because the unit can be, it was disrupted by orange fire, but if you notice there, that hex has got steady green fire as well. So it got disrupted by orange. Now then green had no targets it could hit. Well, I said it had no targets it could hit, but it could actually hit this unit. And that would have been, it had the symbol and it was in steady green and the unit should have been eliminated. I watched back in the video, the unit sat there, it became disrupted. So it should have got disrupted and element and hit and taken a step loss. So basically, there's no point putting the disruption on it. But what I didn't notice that, so I had it disrupted. So the next action phase, I undisrupted it. The next action phase, I moved the unit in beside it. And the next fire phase, it got hit. Now I also looked to see if, I think it must have been green again. Yeah, it must have been green. I had a look to see if green could hit anything else, because obviously that unit shouldn't have been there, and it didn't. It could only hit, I think it did dish out 2 hits. And this was one of them, but it couldn't hit anything else. So it's not as if I took that out of the way, it would have been able to hit something else. So no harm done, fortunately, but it was a mistake. So I will chuck that in just at the beginning of the video, just to keep things straight, because no doubt somebody will pick up on it and mention it. So I'm going to go and do that now, and I'm going to find out about this situation. Okay, done. So I put a wee note at the beginning of that. Hopefully it explains it if anybody picks up on it. Like I say, no harm done, but yeah, the ones when you disrupt and also can take a step loss. Actually, later in the turn, I think it was that same turn, I almost done the same over in the east, and I just spotted it at the last minute. I even made a comment about, lucky I spotted that. So the catastrophic loss, yeah, well, I looked up the rulebook first. And 13.1 talks about catastrophic loss. And it says, well, further down, during play, each time one of your regular infantry units loses its second step and is replaced with a 1-step unit, place the counter for the full strength unit in the infantry loss box for the unit's original division. And then if the number of infantry units in the division's loss box reaches 8 units, the division suffers catastrophic loss. And that's up until turn 16, then it changes. So I had spotted that in the book and I thought, well, that seems fair enough. It's the original units box. Just double check, done a wee search, and John Butterfield himself actually quotes that exact sentence, highlighting the word original. So that's good news for us, because it does mean that this is going to... Alright. It does mean that this, if it does get hit, it's going in this box, rather than the shaky looking First Division box. So, but just glancing again, we still had... No, these were all 2s now, weren't they? It's just that guy that was left. So that was my worry. But there is this guy and this guy, but we can get away with that because purple may well fire. I'm hoping it doesn't. But it can't hit a diamond and a circle, so it could well hit one of them though. I mean, to be honest, if purple fires, okay, we could get lucky. Could be a purple triangle. But I'm going to be kicking myself a little bit because I did have, if you recall, or in fact if even I recall, I took the chance on making the attack against both of these when I could have put everything into this. I mean, I suppose we did get the result in disrupting green, but we failed the disruption against purple because we were going to attack with a tank, and if we had, we would have got the result. So I guess we just hope purple doesn't fire. That can be that. But at least we're only going to lose one unit. This guy is a 4 as well, isn't he? But he's in sporadic. So that's okay. He's not actually climbed. He will actually climb into here next turn. But I think we've got the capability. Well, I'm saying we've got the capabilities to hit. What was I worried about? Yeah, I was worried about this guy getting hit, really. Yeah, it's a purple circle we don't want. We do not want a purple circle. Why am I saying that out loud? Okay. Right, well, I'm jumping away ahead, but it's just, it could be the end of the game, but then what do? Take 3? I don't know. I'm not sure. I want to try and get through this game though. I don't want to. I mean, because it's 2 different games. Getting on in extended games, and if I do fail, I'm going to probably regret not doing what Martin suggested back in the first game and just carrying on. I think because I just misinterpret. Maybe didn't read clearly into finding that rule. He reckons I probably would have had a shot at maybe taking another position if I had realised. Possibly. I don't know if it was a given, but possibly. However, we didn't do that. We are here. So, well, let's just see. So we have landing. Well, now we decided the last time we didn't draw a card at all for this. I better just double check. Because I don't think he's even affected by mines. I think the HQ, if it was an HQ on its own, then yes. And funnily enough, we might have that in a couple of turns. Let me just double check though. Yeah, I know I've looked at this before. 5.12 HQ units and generals are not checked for landing results, but an HQ may be affected by submerged mine explosion. So you would have to draw a card for an HQ. But because the general's just landed on his own, and it does stay further back, or somewhere. It says somewhere that, yeah. It says if no landing checks are required in a given sector, do not draw a landing card for that sector. And that's what I chose was meant by that, because there's no check involved here. Nothing's going to happen at all. So I'll not draw a card. And it's that whole thing about you're not messing about with the cards. So the next card draw is going to be for an event. If I'd drawn a card there, it would be the next card, but as Martin pointed out a while back, it's a bunch of random cards, you know what I mean? It's like, but I think you sometimes feel that way. If you're sort of got the mind like I have, you do kind of tend to think that way, but I probably shouldn't. Okay, so that's only land. Oh well, we'll have some delayed units to look at, and I'm just going to chuck them in the boxes. I'm not considering delaying them or any nonsense like that. They're just going to be coming in. So we've got that on that side. One that's been delayed twice on the other side, and the other one of these. Neither of these landed, and which is a shame because they're pretty strong units. But so what is it going to be? It's going to be turn 12. It's still going to be the same. So again, it's drift 2 boxes east or lose a step. I don't know. I suppose maybe here. I don't know what's happened to the HQ, if it's going to move or not. That would be, and then if it does drift, then we're in there and we're going to have to try and shimmy it a bit. Okay, and then over this side, again, I was going to say we're looking for the HQ. That's a bad subject, isn't it? EG3. Well, no choice with that. Oh no, hang on. We're past turn 10 actually. Oh, in actual fact, I can place these anywhere. That's right, isn't it? Yeah, they can go in any box in any sector for that matter. I still think I probably want to try and split these two guys up though, don't I? And our HQ is probably still going to be trying to land across here somewhere. So can I target a safe-ish hex? Green, by the time we get in, are we getting a shot at green? Not yet, are we? No, we're going to get a shot at green next turn. Well, if there is a next turn. So, and then red's going to be there as well. I just wonder if I'm better try to land them somewhere safe. And mind you, orange is still going as well, so... Oh, I know it can go anywhere, but I think I'm wanting to be targeting here. I might just keep this guy. We'll put him there, maybe. I don't know. Or I could put them both here, I suppose. Just for landing there, they are going to be in red. Now, might we be... No. Yeah, we might have been trying to disrupt red if we had an HQ, but don't think that's happening now. Yeah, there's no real safe hex to really land in, really. On that side. Right, I'll just leave them there. I'm just checking back at this guy, the fact that we can place him anywhere. Well, like I say, we're hopefully doing something about purple, so that should be safe enough. And we want it around about the HQ. Okay, we'll just go with that. Okay, yeah, I was... remember the unit, the artillery unit I left in the water. I was down the beach today with the dogs, and we kind of walked along a bit, and the tide was right coming in, and almost kind of got stranded. And I felt, oh, this artillery unit's coming back to haunt me. Leaving me in the water. I did get my feet wet a little bit trying to get past before it actually got right. Got kind of like, okay, I could have probably climbed up the wall, but anyway. Okay, so what are we at now? Event, eh? Right, what's the chances of a good gin? Well, they've not. Well, yeah, we had one action the last time. That was great. Right, yeah, so no landing, so we jump right onto the event. So now we're on turn 11 this time, so we need to watch. Might not be the first event on the card. So here we go. Would have been smoke. Oh, you're seriously having a laugh now. You see that, guys? 11 to 20. Remove disruption from all German positions. There you go. That's what this game's been like, I think. That is horrible. So, green, undisrupted. Red, undisrupted. And then purple, undisrupted. This has just been brutal. I do feel this is probably... I don't know. I guess, you know, I'm pretty sure some of you out there have had games like this as well, where it just like... Nothing seems to go right. And I'm maybe harping on about it too much and just should be just accepting it, but that's just not fair, is it? So what did we have? Green, red. Yeah, there's a double red as well. So we'll just just so take note just to see what the fire phase now does to me. So green, red, and it's a single purple position over that side. Yeah. Well, here was me. I've been looking at what I'm going to pick up for my Christmas. I decide I'm going to get a board game or two. My birthday's round about the same time. So we're trying to be a bit tighter budget wise this year, so I thought, right, I'll just pick a game for my Christmas, and I wasn't really fussed about my birthday, just hopefully the wife will make me something nice to eat, and we'll try and keep it sensible money wise. And then the only game, I just kept looking at it, and the one game that I came across that I thought, well, I've always thought about wanting to get it, and I'm not sure I really fancy it. I've watched a couple of playthroughs way back. I'm not really sure it's my game, and it's RAF. It's John Butterfield's RAF game, and it's pricey as well. But well, the enemy action stuff's pricey as well. I think they're all from Compass Games, aren't they? And they do seem to be a wee bit pricey. But however, it's a new edition of it, isn't the RAF? It's a deluxe edition. Whether it's mounted map boards, maybe it's just that. Maybe it was paper map boards before. But anyway, so I thought about maybe having that and suggesting that it would be a combination of my birthday and my Christmas. And that sounded like it was sensible. But after that event, Mr. Butterfield, I'm reconsidering that. Not just that event, just what you're doing to me here. No, hopefully I will. Hopefully I will get that put under the Christmas tree. I believe it's, well, I don't know. I don't know too much about it, that game, really, to be honest. I don't think it's as brutal as this. I think it's a bit easier to succeed at. Of course, you can play either side as well, so maybe one is harder than the other or not. But anyway, yeah. So fingers crossed we will put that into a purchase and get that under the tree. Okay. I'm just trying to chat my way through this because it just seems to get worse and worse here. Okay, German fire in the east. Right, let's just do it. So what undisrupted in the east? Green and red. And what did we don't want purple. What's the chances of purple, green, and red here? And the red one being a double because this wasn't disrupted. I'm talking myself into it. Here we go. Well, it's 2 out of the 3. And it actually was a double red. So, because we had this position disrupted, so this would not have fired, apart from that event. However, I suppose we never got the green, yeah. But that would not have fired, and now it is. And, of course, purple. And what did I say was the worst one? It was the circle, wasn't it? There you go. If only this guy was an intense. Well, yeah, he's a circle as well, but no, the other 2 units are closer. So, okay, let's just look at the red first. I feel like we're heading out of this sooner than later. I actually just want a catastrophic loss. I do now. I just feel like there's just too much going wrong here. Okay, so red gets to fire 3 times. I don't think it stretches into there. No, and it doesn't stretch into here. So it's just these guys. I feel none of these are. Oh, I'm talking wrong. I thought maybe none of these were circles, but there is one. So, yeah, he's toast. Which wouldn't have happened if that event hadn't occurred. I suppose it's only the loss of 1. That's the only thing they can dish out, right enough. But it is still more pain. More pain. And then the purple is the worst one, and it's hitting armour, but I don't think that's going to matter. There's with nothing in intense. And it's hitting circles. This guy's a circle, this guy's a circle. Oh, this guy's a circle, but you know what? This guy's 2 steps, so let's take him first. Well, we don't get the choice. And yeah, that's it. So this is a circle and steady fire. It's closest. So that takes a hit. That's now not got a ranged fire on the purple position. And then the other hit is going to be this guy, causing another catastrophic loss unit. L316. Oh, there he is. It was a quick find. Good. Let's just keep going quick, Grant, because you've not got long to go, I don't think. So, well, yeah, he took a hit. And that's got 7 in the lost box. So one more and game over. Yeah, that's purple's 2 hits. And brown doesn't work, yeah. There's only a single brown up there. I'd just prefer to be put out of my misery, really, I think. Right, okay. So that's no artillery. No artillery. See, there's always something good. Right, fire in the west. No artillery again. So, what was disrupted across here? Purple, wasn't it? Yeah, well, that didn't fire this time. Red hitting armour, double blue. So red, double blue, and brown. Yeah, brown hitting leaders. Oh yeah, take my general as well. Go on, please, and then I'll tip the table, and that'll be that. There's another couple of red positions on the board here, but they're not. There's nothing in range. This was the one I was talking about. It was dangerous territory now in there, isn't it? Right, nothing in there. So this guy's in steady. Oh, can hit armour. Oh, it's a diamond. There you go. So we got away with that. Don't think these are in red either. No, just firing down the beach. So maybe not hitting anything. No. Got the right symbol this time. So red's not getting anything. And double blue, well, might be somewhere. Is this a diamond? It is. That's just a disruption though, isn't it? So double blue hitting diamonds, there's nothing intense, there's nothing unsteady. So he's going to take a disruption. Oh, wait now. What's his climb, guys? He's a circle. Why wasn't in blue anyway? They're not have climb guys on the other side. Yeah, purple done enough though. So this guy underneath is disrupted from blue. So that like that. That's what I think blue's doing. Kind of think brown's going to do a bit more though. So brown hitting leaders, diamonds. So that's in steady, that's in steady brown, that's in steady brown, and that's in steady brown. So I'm pretty sure we can find a couple of targets. They can actually hit 3. It doesn't go across to there, brown, fortunately. Why is he? Oh, yeah, the diamond's on this side. I was looking at the diamond there, thinking, why did he not get hit? But it was a circle across there. That's why, Grant. Yeah, that would have been funny if, well, not funny, if this guy got hit. Oh no, it doesn't matter. We decided check the rule to say he's going to be applicable to this catastrophic loss box anyway. Okay, so... Oh yeah, hang on. It's closer first, isn't it? Yeah, we done it right. You sometimes can forget that one. It doesn't matter about steps. You check closer first. It had to be steady fire. Sorry, I'm just double checking this again. That was horrible. But he was the closest in the steady fire that had the symbol. And he was the next 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he was the next with steady fire. Well, that wasn't even a circle anyway, Grant. So I don't know why you're looking there. And neither was that. But these are in sporadic anyway, aren't they? So okay. So yeah. So closest diamond. So this guy's taking a hat. Because we've nothing in 10, so he's taking a hit. So L3116. Oh yeah, I found him pretty quick as well. L3116. That's another catastrophic loss unit. That's up to 5 on this side, and then well, that guy's a diamond, and that as a diamond as well. Well, you know what? That's fortunate, because our general would have got hit if that guy wasn't there, wouldn't he? Because this is hitting leaders. So these are closest away. So this guy actually takes the second hit. So what is he? Sorry, I'm getting muddled up here. H2 116. Oh, found him quick as well. That's because there's no many of them left. Well, there is. So that's us up to 6 now in there. He's taking a hit. And then we've got one other hit, because Brown's got 3 hits to dish out. And this guy is not armoured. Yeah, I actually wanted to just double check that, because that's the one that's in the book, but I don't think it is. It's not got the oval round it, so my guess was that that's how it was. Yeah, anti-tank company. It's not. Yeah, it is each one with the oval around it, or the wee tank silhouette, I suppose. So anti-tank is not armoured. So it would take the third hit, which is just as well, because if it wasn't him, it'd be our general. I think the general can take a hit though, can he? Not like the HQ where he disappears. So that's this unit destroyed as well. So our... Well, I suppose I could keep playing this, but... Come on, guys, we're not... It's not going to happen, is it? Nothing seems to be clicking here. Just when it looks like we've got a little bit of something there. Yeah, well. Right, no artillery again. Woohoo! Okay, let's check for any beach hexes to clear then. Yeah, just looking at it, there are far too many single step 2 strength units now. Far too many. But I think the catastrophic loss is more than likely going to get us anyway. I think that, it's going to go that way. Okay, so clearing of hexes, red, fire, purple. So red and purple are no-go areas. Purple comes along this way. So I think that's a clear hex anyway, isn't it? Yeah. What did I say? Red comes along here. So yeah, we can clear this hex here. So I'll put that's the wrong way. Hopefully that's the right way. That is not. the 3 are cleared. And then the other side, what did we get? Red, blue and brown. So I guess there's probably nothing there. Blue, red. Yeah, and then brown takes over, yeah. So nothing on that side. Okay. Okay, so US action phase. I really feel like I'm just going through some motions here. I really feel like I should just be stopping. I don't know. Okay, so this guy is climbing up this cliff, so now he's in the danger zone now as well. So he's into that hex, and he's got a climb marker on him now. And that is a free move as well, isn't it? I know the climb up the bluff is, but pretty sure it is. Climb a cliff. Conducting 3 actions. First turn of climb, conduct an action to place climb cliff. Do not move it. And the next turn, conduct a free action to move the unit into the hex, cross the cliffs, and flip at the marker to the climb side, like I've done. And then the third turn, conduct a free action to remove the climb marker. So it is over 3 actions, but it only costs you 1 action. The other 2 are free. But now we're sitting with 2 guys. I mean, I did look at this guy and thought, well, I could move him here to safety, but part of me wants this over and done with. And yeah, we could attempt a barrage to put purple down, because I don't think we've got. No, I mean, we're 4 against his 8 strength. Well, we could muster on R2, couldn't we? There's only 1 tank. Yeah, so we could get 6 against his 8 strength. That doesn't quite work either, does it? No. That does actually give us the weapons, though, doesn't it? Using the tank. So we'd have the weapons, but we'd have less. We'd have less, so that can't work, can it? Well, it's actually no effect, because the depth marker's revealed. We need to get equal strength, at least to get a result, to disrupt it. So, like I say, he's 8. We'd need another 2 from somewhere. And this guy's not in range. Oh, 1, 2, 3. He's just out of range, but he's not in command anyway. This guy would have been in command, but. And of course, we've not got. If we move this tank along, 1, 2, 3, 4. He's out of range anyway. So I really. Purple fires next turn. And in all honesty, well, we've got this guy as well, haven't we? He's would be a 4 strength and all. So there's a circle, a diamond, or another diamond, right enough. So we'd need to get lucky with a triangle or no purple fire. Give it up, Grant. Throw the towel in. So all we could try and do is disrupt it. I just feel like this is pointless. I feel like I'd be better spending my time starting again. No, I don't want to, that's true. But this game's not going anywhere. Okay, Grant, don't be a quitter. Come on. What else is in here? The full strength unit. Okay, and in here Right, so we need to move that guy. Well, I suppose we... Yeah, that's true. We can't actually move... No, we can't move him out of harm, can we? We could move this guy out of harm. In here. And it's not a infiltration move either. So, I suppose we should. And... the tank's on there, isn't he? And then, but we can't move this guy out of harm's way. No, because even that's... So we're still going to have a circle and a diamond in purple. No matter what. So I'm going to just move this guy up the slope. And that 6 strength unit. Yeah, that don't really matter. Right, hang on, sorry. I'm going to move him into there. HQ's still in here. We've got a 2 strength tank. Oops. Alright, zoom in on there a little bit since we're in the one area. What would we need? The purple diamond. I'm just going to look up at the card track. Well, the last card was a diamond. 2 cards before that were purple, but not diamonds. I think I've got to try that. Because I cannot lose one more of these 3 units. Sorry, this one, or this one. And they're all... Well, no, that's not true. These 2, this guy was able to move out of it. These are in steady green. Steady purple. So a circle and a diamond ends the game. Yeah, there's a couple of things that could happen before that, I suppose. We could get an awesome event that, like, I don't know. I need to go and make up my own event, I think, to get us out of this hole. So, do we barrage purple? I think so. I think we'll go to try. So, okay, the tank's going to attempt, right, free barrage attempt from the HQ, barrage in purple. So we need a purple diamond. Ah, what do you know? Purple diamond. Oh, well. To be honest, I didn't really want to see that because it kind of means that I've got to keep going. Right then, okay. Come on, Grant, don't be a defeatist. Well, it gives me another turn. Unless, of course, we get an event like the last one. Remove all disruption. Then we're like, yeah, back at square one. Right, what should we do with these guys? I don't know. Just go and try and grab victory points, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, they're out there. There's quite a few positions out there. I'm not going to take draws or anything like that. I mean, it was a hard enough job getting 11 points the last time, and we were in a far better position. Right, well, you keep going on about that, Grant. Let's not talk about that. Well, can these help at all in going for the green position? Let's see, this is the other thing we've got here is the green, but brown fires into the green position, and of course, brown reinforced, didn't it? Of course it did. Of course it did. So, if we want this green position, we need to take that brown unit out because it fires into here. And remember, you don't get 1 victory point from a 2 hex position. You only get 2, and you need to control them both. So, I think we can forget about the green position unless, I suppose I do have a full strength infantry unit there. Oh yeah, naval fire. Oh, but I didn't attrition because we weren't able to get, was it the mortar? Yeah, that was it. So, yeah, I think we're still messed up here. Well, if I attack with that 6, can I at least disrupt this guy? He's got a strength of 4, isn't he? Because he's getting doubled, because we're attacking up the slope. So he's got 4, so 6 against 4 is not double. It's only greater than, and we don't have the weapons. That is no effect. We need another 2. Goes, am I right in thinking we had something else? But, oh, hang on. This guy could help. Can't he? He's in command of the general. Sorry, I know I've jumped away from this part, but I suppose I'm just waiting to see. I mean, that was more about these 2 guys here. You know, if they should be well, hold on, Grant. I mean, should they be heading that way? That looks like they should more be heading that way. We don't have enough stuff. I mean, we really don't. I mean, I've got this and this to go up here. This can't cross the shingle. Just put me in my misery. Yeah, well, what about the tank? Well, we need the tank, don't we? That's probably our second action. And then you've got this red thing along here. That's 2, so we need 4. So I could attack with one of the stacks. When I say stacks, I mean either this unit or these 2. So that could be an action. I think we need to try and put green down. That's an action. Which means we don't get to move the tank into position. Well, we could leave that, I suppose. Right, let's just move it on, Grant. So I'm using an action to attack here, and I'm going to get support from... Oh yeah, they were in 10 screen, weren't they? Green didn't fire then, no. Got lucky there. Sorry, I'm being sarky. So what's that? That's 9. What do they bring again? They don't bring what we need. Machine gun, they're at an aircraft, machine gun and Browning, but this guy brings everything. Well, he didn't bring machine gun, admittedly, but so we've got 9 against 4. We don't have the weapons, but we are doubled. So units disrupted. We have optional attrition. The thing is, we're going to have to take it, aren't we, at some point? Well, it is better waiting though, because if I get an event with a naval artillery, it was naval artillery, wasn't it? If I got an event with a naval artillery marker or a hero, then that would avoid, and there's no point doing the attrition just now, because we need to get a mortar into place. Where are we getting the mortar from? Yeah, oh no, well, it's not really, it's not nothing to do with the tank, is it? No, what we need to do, yeah, it's because if I attrition this guy, I lose the weapons that I need. I lose the mortar that I need. In fact, do we still have the bazooka? Yeah, he still carries a bazooka. So what we're better doing is moving this guy up and using him as a sacrificial, so that then we attrition that away and we've still got the weapons to finish the guy off. That's right. Oh, and he's a free move. Right, let's do that. He's a free move from the general. And then... Ooh... Yeah, well, we need to attack with them both next turn. So, yeah, general's moving in there then. Did we finish the attack on this? Yeah. So we don't use the optional attrition. No, we do not. We just wait. We wait until the next turn. And then that keeps him full strength. We still have the weapons to finish that guy off. We go up there, we take that brown position out, and we count out the victory points, and we move on to turn 17. Simple as. Yeah, right. I actually think these guys might be, well, what turns have we got? If I move them into there just now, that's turn 11, 12, 13, 14, and then they can join the attack. And this is, we already had 11, so 12 attack, then 13 attack to finish it off, 14, 15, 16 attack to finish that off. And we would actually be flanking it as well. Hey. Yes. That sounds like that'll just smoothly go like that. Nice and smooth. Of course, the other thing is, I'm thinking I'm just going to stroll up here and just move into all these wee positions here. Well, it's just an event at the moment that would stop it. But the way my luck's been with events as well, then I don't know. Could we start going that way? This is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. No, we can't. 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, no, we can't. We actually need to make the move towards that now. Well, what's more important? We would have... We would maybe gain... And that's assuming we get that. So we would gain 1... Actually, we would grab that as well, possibly. Because if that full strength unit finishes in there, then he's going to control both these hexes. This is like, if nothing else, if nothing pops up here, it's like there's red fires into there as well. So that would be 1, 2, and it would give us the 2 green positions. That's us taking 10 strength against this guy. A full set of weapons plus a Browning and a mortar, which is part of the full set of weapons, so nothing more doing there. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the likelihood of that pulling that off? I think to be honest, the better chance might actually be sending these units and plonking them in 2 of these hexes and gaining 2 points. Again, that's assuming things. Hey. You know what I think though? The more interesting, exciting part would be going this. There's one slight downside. If I'm going up that way, the HQ's maybe going to fall. I'm going to get support from the HQ. If I go, well, the general's going to show his support. The other guy, isn't he? He's already moved. And I need to make the step into here, but what's to say next turn the general couldn't come into here and support me when I'm here. But that's one going up that way and one going, well, yeah, and we come through the middle. The general still can... you know what, Crank, you're thinking too much into this, just do it. Right, I'm going to move they 2 that way. Yeah. I've still got an action to spare then, haven't I? So I can still disrupt the red along there. Or move the tank. Well, I don't really need to move the tank. What am I doing with the HQ now then? Am I moving it away from the tank? Not sure I want to do that because we need artillery. I'm annoyed I put this guy up here now. Yeah, that was daft. I should have done the barrage first. Grr. Oh, mind you, do we need his strength? We might do, actually. Because this is 10, isn't it? 3, 4. No, it's 8. It's 8, so we need 9 strength. And part of that's a tank. Oh, so that means we need to attack with both of these. So I'm going to have to use an action on that. That was silly. Oh, what about this? Oh no, he's got the bluff there in front of him. Yeah, that was frustratingly stupid, wasn't it? Because I definitely need to use the tank, and I definitely need to use these 2 infantry units. So there's going to be an action. If I leave the HQ where it is, there's going to be an action for that. And I can't even try and move the HQ here to give this guy a wee budge forward because I'm then not commanding these 2 units. So I think the best thing is just to leave the HQ where it is. And I thought about using my other action to bring this guy across within the HQ, but he's only 1 strength. And we need 9 here, so we definitely need... Yeah, if it had been that 3 strength one, that would have worked, but he's too far away. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4. That tank doesn't reach. Oh. Okay, I'm just going to leave the HQ, I think. So I do have that one other action, and I can put the red position down, disrupt it. It's either that, or I move this or this maybe, but... Yeah, I think I will put this down. I was remembering we've got a possibility of getting a tank firing from the other side across to give us the bazooka to hit that. So at least if we disrupt it. So we've got 4 against 2 without the weapon, so we've got double. So we disrupt it. We don't know what that depth marker is yet. The thing with that is, come the time, I'm probably going to have to use 2 actions to actually attack that. It's just holding things at bay. But red still has a shot, and blue fires into here as well. So, fortunately, this is only a 4 strength unit, and it'll count. Well, I say it'll count to the other side, but now they're up to 6 losses as well. So, I need to be careful with both sides. So. Yeah. Okay, let's just get moving on, Grant. Let's try and finish this episode, and I don't know. Just a shame. I've had loads of time now. So this would be nice to be starting something positive, and look at this. There's just single step units wherever you look. Right, what we're doing over here. Right, we've got climb stuff going on in a couple of positions. So. That's him finished his climb then, and this guy as well. And I think there's another one, isn't there? In here. Yeah. So that is nice. That is us now. Yeah. We thought we were getting tank support as well, didn't we? But I'd be comfortable. Well, I'd be okay about giving this one a go. What about the weapons? We've got bazooka, demolitions, Browning. So the only crossover is a Browning. That's not too bad. And this one is not an artillery position, and it's not doubled at all. So, although that's, yeah, we could actually. Ooh, we need an action for that. Remember, we could actually go for this because we've got that as well. Right, well, we'll see. And this guy, I don't know. Oh yeah, these would be two considerations for catastrophic loss as well. So they are in a nice safe hex. So yeah, we need to watch these guys. Where's this? This one is another one. Now he's in purple. So that was probably fortunate. The purple not firing this side, no. And where's the other? Well, we've got another one here. And that's our only full strength one on this side, I think. Okay, we've got, well, hang on, we've got a disrupted guy here as well, so let's sort him out. Well, I suppose we might as well look at where the general is, because at least these aren't moves that are right. Hang on, Grant. Why didn't I consider using the tank? Right, I might. Nothing new's happened here. I might just rewind that because I've made the attack on this guy with 4 strength, and I've got this tank here. In command as general, which is in range of this. So that would be 8 strength, and we'd have the weapons. Now, I don't know if I'm doing that, and I think it's okay to rewind that. I've not done it. I've not really revealed anything new, have I? It was the last thing I'd done over here. We didn't look at anything. I know it's kind of backtracking a little bit, but you know what? This game's going out of pot anyway. But it does depend. I mean, I'm not saying I might actually want to attack the brown here, really, because in fact, I think I do. Nothing there, though. I mean, we're 4. Well, you're going to be 4. Yeah, no, this isn't doubled. We're not bringing a lot of weapons, though. Bringing a... Oh, they've both got a Browning. Come on. I kind of just want it disrupted, though, don't I? You could just use a tank to barrage it. Right, okay, I'm just going to leave this because at least this is disrupted, and I think I want the tank for this anyway. Which kind of makes more sense, doesn't it? This is an R4 strength unit that I've got to take care of. Take much care of. Right, so what do we do here? If we attack that position with 8 strength, we're more than likely not going to have the weapons, which is fine, actually. That's probably a higher chance of barrage, isn't it? Than using the tank to barrage, is what I mean. I know the tank barrage is 50-50. That's 8 strength against... If it's a 2, you know, it's not getting doubled, we're unlikely to have the weapons. If we do, 8 strength might be enough as well. And as long as we only end up with this being 4 strength, then we've got 8. Right, Grant, stop hesitating. Go for it. Of course, the other consideration is Well, no, I do need to, because blue's not firing into there. Sorry, we're a wee bit off. I was looking at blue's not firing into here, so if we can get up and take that out and blue doesn't reinforce, then that would be 2 points. Ooh. Now, just looking at that there, I've just said that would be 2 points, right? We need to be able to trace communication from here, along here, and down this slope, which means this red position fires into here. That stops that. That just prevents that. And that's not the one I missed out on the last time. It was this red position here, wasn't it? And we had, I took control of that, but I didn't, because we had reinforcement positions here and here firing into this hex and this hex. And for me to trace my communication, I had to come along here and down this slope, because you can't trace down a bluff. That's the one that got me. You can't trace US communication through a bluff hex, which is brutal. So are we is this worthy of going for all this? Yeah, I think these guys how are you going to get up and get that red position though, Grant? Oh, just get on with it. Right. Okay, I'm attacking. So the general's given both of them a free attack, or these 2 units, and then the tank supporting that. So we are 8 against 1. Okay, turns out to be the Browning that we've got 2 of. Okay, so we're 8 against 1. So we have the weapons. We are doubled. Don't think I want a tactical reinforcement. Oh, well, if you don't want one, Grant, that's tough, because you're getting one. Well, the plus to that is that this is going to be eliminated. The minus is going to be where this is going to go. So, tactical reinforcement unit, again, and it's going to go in the closest. It's going to go in the blue one, is it? You know, the one we said that was firing into here? Well, 1, 2, 3. Actually, purple's 1, 2. Oh no, purple's 4. Yeah. So it's going out the blue position. It's going out the D1. And then we have the weapons. We are doubled. This unit's eliminated. But all it's done is, because there's no danger I'm getting up there to take that out, which means I can forget about the 2 points for brown. Now, well, hold on, brown fires into orange. Just kill one more of my guys. Oh well, 2 on this side. Right, so what is the plan now with these guys? I mean, this is part, we've actually got a bit of a force here in a general, but now they're like wondering, what do we do? Where do we try and get some points? I don't know. That kind of, this whole bit looks kind of hopeless. I've no idea. I'm actually going to try and come up through here, possibly go across to have a go at this red position on the other side. You know, I don't know. That's going to turn that concentrated, isn't it? So we've got a backlog now. We've got a traffic jam. What can I move into there? The one-step unit, I suppose. And I can't really put him, I don't want to put him into intense anyway, that's for sure. I mean, he's in a bad enough spot. And I don't want to concentrate that. So, hang on. No, I don't want to concentrate that either, do I? Ay. Yeah, it's kind of like... Or do I need to take a chance here and move this into here? I think I maybe do, don't I? It would mean if Brown fired, although in saying that, if Brown fires, it would maybe hit what are these, a triangle and a diamond. So here's the thing, if I put that into there and Brown fired, and it would have to be just a single Brown on the card. If it was a circle, it would miss these two guys, and it would come down, see this concentrated, and it would hit this infantry. What's the chances of that? That'll never happen. Right, I think I need to move. We're in orange sporadic as well. Again, it's a concentrated target, but this is armoured. Yeah, that doesn't matter. That does mean that he's got whatever symbol is on the card. And if the armour symbol's not on it, okay, it can't target that, but it can still target this one. And then move these two along. Oh, the general's not moved, has he? So... do I move him or do I just leave him? I think I can just leave him, can't I? It doesn't really matter. Or should I move him? Where are these guys heading next? Into here. Possibly going to have a barrage at Brown, although there is that attack across, isn't there? Yeah, I think I'll just leave him there. Right, well, we've still not used our two actions on this side though. So, we've got a ranger there. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm going to move this guy along here, I suppose, with the intention of probably just try to climb up that cliff as well, I think. Hang on. What about into here? Take my chances through here. And that's infiltration move there. Then we could climb that bluff to avoid the infiltration move there. Maybe just come up and try and grab points up there, I don't know. These are rangers, so they don't count towards catastrophic loss. Yeah, if we can take that out, because it's orange and brown that fires into that, so that one would be okay actually. That could give us 2 points. I don't think I can attack this with this alone. So, do I have the time? If next turn he gets safely moved into here, and we do put this guy in here, that's turn, 11? Then we're turn 12, 13, 14, and then attack 15. That's all avoiding getting hit. asking this guy we could take a risk with him, but he's one of the guys that would count towards catastrophic loss. I'm not sure if there's any point bringing this guy up through here, really. We've got this stuff up here that's going to have a go at both of these, and then could maybe then spread out and grab a couple of points, maybe. Oh, you know what? I've just noticed we need some out here, because if we're wanting this red position, or for that matter, maybe this blue position, which, in actual fact, we actually control this just now. Well, no we don't, because we can't trace US communication, I don't think. Because we need to trace it along, and as soon as we get into this hex, red's firing into that hex. So we can't get down this slope. So I've got the same situation as I had the last time. I need to find another way of tracing communication, which means coming down here and through the draw. Which means, I could get away with that though. So it means I need to take out purple and green, which probably is what we're trying to do. And the best way to take out purple is to get something else up here to support that. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Okay, I'm going that way. It's going to be right to the wire if it gets. Sorry, off camera there. So I moved that ranger from there to there. Because I need to take that purple out. Because if I gain anything up there, it's going to have to trace communication down through the draw. So we're also going to have to avoid reinforcements and whatever. Okay, well, the sensible thing to do with one action is probably to drop this guy back. You know, if I'm seriously trying to keep going, I don't know. It's funny when when you do the action phase, you start to see some things progress, even with my meager force. Because he is sitting in steady purple, and I mean, if I move him along with the force, I'm just putting him into more danger. He's going to go into steady green there. Whereas I'll move back into theirs, wait till the HQ comes. Well, to be honest, yeah. Okay, so, and we have two actions, and we don't really. Nah, let's just leave that guy, I think. Okay, so I'm going to use an action to move this guy back into here then. And then I might as well have a barrage attempt at either purple, red, or green, with purple being the better opportunity. And I think, in actual fact, that's not a bad. Yeah, purple is what we want to actually go for. What was the last card? Purple. Good. Now, it's the last roll of the dice for the turn anyway, so I'm just going to use that same action marker. So this is our second action. We're going to attempt to barrage purple. It's only a 2 strength unit, but this has not got depth. So we just need purple on the card, please, to finish the turn. Yeah. Oh well. Okay, right, that's both actions been used then on this side. I don't think there's anything else we can do. No, all actions been used. In general, we just decided to leave where it is. I'm just not sure how I'm moving the units along. It's all a bit messy, and we didn't move the HQ on this side either, did we? But I used both our actions. Right, okay, I think that's about it. I'll clear this up and we'll call this a wrap, I think. Okay, there's the final look at the end of turn 11, so move the turn counter on at turn 12. We have 7 catastrophic loss units in on the east side in the 1st division, and we have 6 and the 29th division on the west side. So, yeah. And we've still got 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16 to go. So we need to be extra careful, and we also need to try and bag 11 victory points. Okay, we'll see what happens in the next episode. We can just keep trying, I suppose. Right guys, I'll leave it for now. I'll be back with turn 12 probably soon. Cheers.